All right, we're going to show you the new webinar feature. So I'm going to click on create a new webinar. If I had a share code, I could use a share code right here. And then I get into it. Okay, so it's pretty simple design. This is our what we call beta version 1. And we're going to have our version 2. I shouldn't say beta because it's actually launched, but we're going to have our version 2 up to this with all the extra goodies that we wanted to add. But people wanted this so bad we launched it. So here's how it works. So first of all, you'd click on edit, which makes sense. And then you'd start with your headline. So I did a webinar this morning just because I knew I was going to do a training today on how to get signups in weight loss business using the Conversion Pros. So how to get tons of signups in your weight loss deal. Okay, and so I can go like this. Weight loss, I believe, is 2 words. I think it looks better as 1, but that's okay. All right, so we got that. Now, the background here is blue. Eventually, in our version 2, we're going to let you add pictures back here, but for now, it's just going to be color. So let's say you're in one of those weight loss businesses that has this color green. You could do that. Now, this here, too, in version 2, you'll be able to change the font and color, but for now, it's just red like a headline. And but I'm going to make it black. And again, you can play with the opacity. Really no need to because there's nothing behind it right now. And then hit close. Okay, so we edited the text, we changed the background. And then we're going to start on the webinar schedule. So what we want to do is we're going to click, and it's going to ask for your YouTube video. So I got one right over here. I'm going to grab it. I'm just going to copy the link. I can even go down to sharing here and grab the link. But I'm going to grab it, and then I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to paste it. And it automatically puts the code in for you. So then you're going to say, what times do you want it to start? Well, it's 10:42 now. So obviously, I'm going to say 11. I'm going to say I want it at 11 o'clock exactly. 11 o'clock p.m. to go off. And then I want a redirect button. So I want them to sign up after they watch this video. So what you can do is you can click on continue. And let's say I wanted to say join now, just like that. Then you can add fonts. You click on the box, you scroll down, and again we have about 700 fonts in here that you can choose from. And say I like Architect's Daughter. All right. Then I click on the box again, and the box goes away. Now I can drag this size up. You see it got big, and then we even have corner radiuses, so you can make it round, whatever, square. You see how the button changes? So that's kind of fun. Text, let's say I wanted red, and let's say I wanted the background color black. And so there's the preview. Do I want it to open in a new tab or not? And then I'm going to write www.theconversionpros.com. Now you can send them anywhere you want here. You might want to send them right to a link to order a product. You can send them to a link to sign up, link to get a free sample. Whatever you're doing with your webinars, you can do. And I hit confirm. Now here's what's cool is you don't have to use the same YouTube video. You can, so if you want to add another time, you can click on add, and you can add an entirely different video with an entirely different button that goes somewhere else. So you can have the same video. That's what we're going to do today, is have the same exact video play, maybe 5 times in a day or something. But if you wanted to have this video play and another video play at another time, it doesn't matter. You can do that. So I'm going to go back to YouTube real quick, grab it, come back over here, paste it, and let's say I want this at 12:30 a.m. Include button, hit continue. Again, I'd come over here, join now. And the cool part is you don't have to have a button. So maybe you're doing a training webinar for your team and you don't need a button there. You don't have to have a button at all. And what's neat is it doesn't matter if your button looks different from the other button, because usually the people coming to your second webinar aren't the same people that aren't coming to the first. So it's not like you have to have this exactly the same size and the same everything, because it'll be different. I mean, most people, they won't see it. The earlier people won't see it, so the new people will. And then I'll just go HTTP. Pretty easy, right? It's not confusing. Very laid out, pretty simple here. Where do you want your button to go? And you type it in and hit confirm. Okay, so we have 2 there. I'm just going to do like one more here. I'm going to click add. And then let's say I was going to do one at 2 in the morning. You can actually type in a box too. You don't have to use these drop downs. So 2:30 a.m. Include redirect button. Press continue. I mean, you could have the button say get a free sample if you want, or watch watch our proof. It doesn't matter, whatever you want it to say. And again, choose your font family. And again, there's so many in here. I'm just going to do something different just to show you how many cool ones there are. Let's say like Black Ops. Click on that and it looks all crazy. Again, click on the box when you're done. You can mess with the corners, mess with the size, mess with the text. Do that. I mean, if you want to, you can actually make an opalescent box. So if you want it to look a little bit more see-through, you can. I wouldn't really do that on this, but so I hit click. Okay, so now we got 3. See the difference? You got how you can do different size box buttons and all that kind of stuff. All right, so then you can also hit preview, and you'll see the webinar schedule set up to go, and you'll see the countdown clock to the last one or whatever one you're doing here. So let's see, 12:30 a.m. 2:30, 11:10, oh, p.m. So 11:10, we wanted a.m. Okay, let me hit preview on that. See, 1 hour and 43 minutes and 27 seconds. You see how that changed. All right, so there's a couple other things you could do too. Is you could write this. There's a little space that you can write some text. Be prepared to get your mind blown if you want. And then I can, if I wanted to center that or center, bold it, and then there are a couple colors that you can choose from. So if I wanted kind of this reddish color, I could do that. And then I could come back here and hit preview. And then you have whatever you want to write right there. Now, this is also editable, this space. So you can say, see how to get 5 to 10 signups every single day. And then I might want to center that and italicize it, bold it. And again, I can come over here and it says text and background. This is cool. Watch this. I can do red. So if you see this, you see it's kind of red. But if I highlight it again, and I wanted to make it yellow to stand out on that, look what happens. Whoop, no, that is not what I wanted to do. Turn it, go to red, and then go to background, and then hit yellow. And then you can even do that if you want. Now, one thing we're noticing is, because we're using this new code that Facebook gives us, and it's a little glitchy. It's really not on our end. So if you want to text below, you'd have to hit enter. But if you start typing something like this flat out works, it doesn't. It seems like the second line doesn't want to center with the first one. So just use your mouse for now and do that. Now, obviously, this line here, and I'm using spacebar if I actually use the yellow, if I wanted to use the yellow, okay. But see, so you can have when your video shows, you can have something below here. So you can have a call to action here too. There's going to be a button already above, or like click the button above to sign up. You could write that. Yeah, actually, let's do that. All right, so I can come over here, click a button above to get started for $1, for example, if I'm going to do, let's say, the conversion pros. Maybe I want to italicize, maybe I want to do the red. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Background, white, text, red. There you go. All right, so I got this going, right? And so what else can you add? You can add your social links here. So let me click on social links. So you choose your network, Facebook, www.facebook.com/user ID. Okay, and then you hit add. So if you want a next one, if you only wanted Facebook, you wouldn't hit add, and you could always hit remove. But now let's say I wanted Twitter. So I would come over here, and I would have Twitter. And then let's say I wanted to add one more, and let's say I wanted to add my Pinterest. And it would be your Pinterest.com / user ID. Okay, now here's the thing. After you're done doing something, you want to see how it looks, just click preview. And you're going to kind of see how it looks for that. So you see now you got the cool webinar schedules. If you click on show last webinar too, it's going to show the video that you have currently scheduled for this time. You can link all your IDs here, but that's not all you can do. There's a couple other things you can do too. So we give you a button down here. Maybe you're giving away an ebook, or you just want to, have your name and phone number where they could call you, which I'd say. So questions, call me. And what you have to do here is I'm just going to grab my profile picture, copy image address, come over here, and you hit this little picture and ask for the URL. You hit paste, and it's going to resize it. So you click add. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to center this and maybe make it a little bit bigger. Maybe make it bold, okay? And I hit backspace to eliminate the space. If you hit delete, a lot of times it'll delete the picture. And then underneath it, I might say, I'm going to say my name. And then I'm going to hit center. And then I'm going to add my phone number. For the sake of the webinar, I'll do that. I'm just going to hit delete up here, and then I'm going to hit shift enter. Okay? And then that's there. If it doesn't center, you could use your space bar. Again, it's a little glitchy. It's not us, it's actually the programming language we're doing. So we're looking for a workaround on that right now, just so everybody knows. And maybe then I want to dress it up a little bit. I want to make it red. Maybe I want to make it a little bit bigger here. And see, it's not exactly center. The second line, it'll center the first line, but sometimes it doesn't center the second. So I just put a space there. Okay, and so I have that. So let's go up and check the preview, see how we're looking here. Okay, so there we go. Now this could be a picture of a person that's weight loss, or it could be a picture of your product, or it could be a picture of you, or it doesn't matter. It's really cool. Maybe you have a personal website too. So here you go. So if you have a personal website, you might want to even go like this, www.mywebsite.com. And because maybe that's different than the actual link. Let's see, that's let me get center here. Oop. I was trying to center it with the big, so I'm just going to use my space bar here to do this until we figure out this. Okay, so we got that there. So now what I would do here with that, my website, I would do this, and then I'd hit link. Okay, link to mywebsite.com. Well, I'd actually go http www.mywebsite.com. Okay, click on add. I think that will work. If that doesn't work yet, everybody, again, it might be a little buggy. We're still working on that. All right. Okay. Now, remember, though, you got the buttons that do work underneath each video. Okay. So now what I want to show you is our testimonials. This is kind of a cool feature. Now, I'm not saying you go out there and lie, but you could do a lot of cool stuff like this. Like, I love this company. Joe Blow. Ad. I made 2,000 off your leads today. Ron Pope. Ad. This can't get any better. Jimmy Beck. All right, so I have that. So let's go check this out. After you do that, you hit preview. And if you scroll down here, you can see the testimonials rolling across the screen down here. And so once you're all done, okay, so again, you can have as many times as you want. Oh, I got to show you. What am I thinking? Let me do one real quick. So right now it's 10:54. So I'm going to set this up for, it's almost 10:55 here. Someone hit add. Please complete the webinar form to add new. Oh, let me save this as like weight loss. Hit save. Okay. And then add. Please complete the webinar form and add new. Oh, I don't think I gave this one a link. Maybe that's what it's saying here. Paste. And then add. Yep, that was it. I didn't put the video on. See, our system knows how good it is. So I'm just going to copy this again, come over here, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, it's 10:55 right now, so I'm going to set it up for 10:57. And this goes by your time. So whatever time zone you're in, it goes by your time. So if I wanted it Eastern, I'd have to look at my time, which is Central, and adjust this. So this totally goes off of your time with your computer. Include a button. Click continue. Join now. Oop. Continue. Join now. HTTP. Just for sake of time, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have red, black, size big, and hit confirm, and then hit preview. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we got 39 seconds, all right, to go, and when this counts down, and look how cool this looks. This is very, very clean. It says coming soon. You got the count. They can see when the other times are. You could put a capture page before this and then remind them of what times you have to come back to your link here, and I'll show you where your link is in a minute. You got your social networks they could connect to. If you want to put your picture here, picture of your business, whatever. You got your testimonials down here, rocking at the bottom. All right, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Watch what happens. All right, welcome to the webinar, How to Dominate Any Weight Loss MLM. It's actually very, very easy to do. When you know the techniques, you will be able to make a lot of money and build. And then if they like what they see, they can click on the button. And I had them go to one of the capture pages, okay, in that scenario. That's cool. So then you can set up as many as you want to auto play. And it's just really cool on that. I see a couple tweaks I'm going to talk to my programmer about. But one thing is hold on one second. I'm going to show you one thing here. We don't have it live in the back office when I'm doing this video here. So there you go. You see the title of it. You have a share code, and then you would get your link, and then you'd advertise this link. And of course, you could also make a teeny URL out of it as well. If you want to do tracking on that link, you can use your teeny URL. But that's how you set up the webinars. It's super cool. Again, this is version 1.